Hey everyone, and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. We are continuing off with more time trials, starting on, of course, the handling circuit. It's getting a thumbnail and thought this looked really good, so might as well start like this, as I mess up my words like always. Either way, finished the normal missions. They have added more in the time that I've been going through them, but I'm on a new save than when I started, so it's kind of hard to tell which ones I've been through. So I just continued going through the each level, map, whatever, and doing the missions. So I did miss some, but I went through all of them that existed like a year and a half ago, and then some new ones up until now. But either way, continuing on with the time trials, someone also asked about my controls. So I'm going to go like this. One moment. Open all the ones that I remember making changes to. I might not have done any gameplay ones though. And then that should be fine. Alright, so I'm going to slowly scroll through all my settings. So if anyone's curious, you can see. And then I'm going to go through a couple that I edited settings on. And show that too. Although, I believe it's... no. Okay, so I will mention really quick that for hydraulics on, say, the Blue Buck, I have 1 set to up on the rear left, and 0 on the number pad to down. And then 7 and 9 are up on the front, 4 and 5, or 4 and 6 are down on the front, and then periods down. 3 and period are for the rear right. So like each corner of the numpad is for each corner of the car, and then 8 and 5 are all of them at the same time. And then if I hit shift or turn off numlock, one of the two, because of how my keyboard works. But either way, you can hit shift if you want, and then do like 8, 4, 6, and 2 to hop the sides and the fronts and whatever. Either way, that's how I have that set. So I will now scroll through this really kind of quickly, and then you can pause and check it out if you need to. Okay, I will also mention that depending on the driving you do, I do a lot of rock crawling, off-roading kind of stuff, so I set the drive line to my D-pad. If you're playing online or just like doing deliveries around career mode or something, you might want to set these to your right signal, left signal, and then like hazards or something, just so you can use your signals easier for a little bit more realism and so other people know what you're doing. Go to throttle, and excuse me, I adjusted the linearity up to 2, just to give me a bit of a finer control over it. Brakes, I did the same thing, just so it's a little easier to control. Steering, same thing. So again, a little easier to control at slower speeds, or faster speeds, I should say. And then I think that's all I did for tuning that. So yeah, let's finally get into this. Last video, we ended off with the rallycross circuit. Did okay on that. I don't remember what the times I got. I think it was like 240 or something. Upwards of 5? I have no idea, I don't remember. And I really wanted to use this car, but I ended up not using it at all. But I'm going to use it for the handling circuit, because I just retuned the gearing to accommodate for the bigger rear tires, and it is a monster. I was also going to mention something else, but I forget what that was. Oh, I'll explain it while I'm in the race. I don't want to put it off anymore. Okay, handling course. Time trial, typical stuff. Okay, so my plan with this is, now that I've completed the missions, I wanted to go through the time trials specifically and do 3 laps or 3 runs of each one, which I should have set this to 3 laps and not 1 lap, but I will do 2 more after this. By the way, do 3 laps or 3 runs, and then trying to focus a little bit, and then kind of go with my best time from that for now. I'm not going for any world records or anything, just the best I can do at the moment with the cars that I have. And in my opinion, the cars I have tuned are pretty good, at least for my driving style. But this does only have race suspension on it, so I do not want to catch air on that little bump on the back straight away. Probably could have come through there a little faster. I am amazed at how good this car handles. At the moment, handling-wise, this and the Sunburst are probably 2 of my favorite cars. The Sunburst, set up right, is a monster. Ooh, quite a bit better than my little trial run a while ago. By the way, actually that went pretty well. Maybe as I get used to it with this car, I'll get faster. By the way, the Sunburst, it handles really well, and the engine that's in it just keeps building horsepower as it goes up the rev range. It's crazy. Okay, same as before, but with a rolling start, since I had to kind of restart in between. For a proper time trial, it should be a rolling start anyways, so that you're up to speed when you're crossing the line. Otherwise, your first lap will always be slower, due to having to accelerate off the line. I could have taken that corner much, much better. I should have practiced on here instead of the full track. Before I record this, I usually drive around a little bit, just because I can't help it. I'm always playing this. And I always stick to the main circuit for some reason. I do know these other circuits decently, but not as well. I do really like the old layout, that's really cool. As in, the old, like, it's still on the map, it's an old route that they call it. Yes, I know. I'm trying to explain it when I really don't need to. And it's really nice. But I don't know it off by heart, unfortunately. We'll probably get to do it in time trials, so we'll see it at some point. Alright, final lap for this course. We'll just keep the slide going. There we go. Tapping the brakes to get out of the slide or hitting the clutch would have slowed me down a bit too much, so I just powered through it. Now that I have adjusted the final drives properly, the back end isn't pushing the front anymore, and it just grips so much better. It used to be super tail happy, but now it's So awesome. This car is in my configuration pack, although it currently, as of recording this, isn't up to date with the current tuning because I just went through and changed the final drive of the cars that have thicker rear tires. The final corner. I don't know how close I came to the wall. Alright. 2:36 for 2 laps. Excuse me. So if I got, what, 120 something for the 1 lap, that's not bad. I should do it in 1 lap runs though, so it properly keeps track of them. I didn't think it would keep track on a different scoreboard. By the way, on to the next one. That was that one. Hill climb 1. Ooh, I like doing this. This is fun. I also typically do this with my rally car, actually. I could do it with this. I want to check something though. I'm going to start here so I can feel the corners and the icy section and see how this does. Because I might switch to my rally car really quick. I have to take the corners kind of slow, but I feel like it's still faster than I can in the rally car. But I want to see what the icy spots are like, because I do not want to be on ice with slick tires. And the icy section is way further up than I thought it was. So I guess you get to see a little preview and practice of the first hill climb. Oops. And there goes my alignment. Okay, nice. Aside from my alignment being... Ooh, this car should... a little bit of understeer there. This has way too much traction for slicks on ice. But this should go okay if I stay with this car. I typically use the rally car so I can drift the hairpins, but Hill Climb 2 I will definitely be using a rally car for. By the way, let's get into Hill Climb 1. The vehicle not reversed. I gotta beat 202. Okay, I believe 202 was with a rally car. And off the track. Okay. Let's restart. I hit R to restart, not to abandon, but okay. Alright, let's try this again. I won't just go crazy with it. Like I said a few minutes ago, I'm typically on the normal track, not anywhere else, so I'm not really used to it. There's a little bump in the track there that we got air off of. Gotta watch that on the next couple runs. It'd be cool to hold a little event where people have to do hill climbs up here. Or even the Pikes Peak map. Pikes Peak map. Saying that sounds weird. It feels weird at least. For the most part, I can pretty much stay in second. The gearing on this car is kind of weird, but well. Gotta be a little careful. You can kind of see the car shake as it gains and loses traction. Oh. We'll just kind of drift that corner, I guess. Awesome. 141, much faster, wow. Alright. See if I can get any faster. I might try and focus a little more on this run. Or I'm going to focus more, so I'll probably be a little bit more quiet. Go. Definitely a better launch. Already going faster around this first two corners. Let's see how the rest of it goes. I should be wearing my glasses, but I'll put them on after this one. Wow. Even faster again. This is why I'm doing 3 runs of each time, because then, as I get used to the track, it gets better and better. So, one more. Hopefully, this run gets to be even faster. Definitely got off the line a bit harder. A little bit faster along there. Oh god. Not want to slide around that corner, but that's okay. I might shift into first, coming through a couple of these corners this time. And, oops, too fast along there. Come on. I'm trying to push it even harder now, so it's kind of come back to bite me. But yeah, first around there, just to kind of keep at the top of the power range. And then use third whenever I can too. But the more I slide, potentially the more time I'm losing. With the way this car is set up, I find that even if I'm spinning tires, going off the rev limiter, it's still usually safe to shift and just keep going. Typically, you don't want to shift when you're just spinning and going off the rev limiter, but it's one of those weird things about this car. Uh-oh. Lost some time there. Better again! Wow. Okay. Not bad. I beat my old score by a total of, what, 30 seconds? By the way, time to go on to Hill Climb 2, which I need a rally car for. As I smack the table. Let's use this one because it is my best one. I usually use this or my Pessima, but this is by far the better one that I have. I need to beat a 149, 150 basically. Okay, here we go. I do like playing on this little section as well, so this could go decently. I don't know. I should at least get a better time than before. I didn't realize that was already 4 months ago that I did that one time trial video. If I remember, I will put it in the description or something. Time has flown the last few months. A little too fast coming in here. Well, there's no such thing as too fast as long as you make the corner properly. You get around it. Pace notes would really help though. Uh-oh. Ooh, hopefully that rock didn't take out the alignment. Nope. Doesn't seem like it did. Wow. Got really lucky there. I was trying to get around the rock, but it went well. I wonder if it'll give me a penalty for going off the track like that. Doesn't look like it. Awesome. 6 seconds faster. So yeah. Goes to show that practice and just working at things over time really does help. And what you're going through at the time as well. Oops, I meant to restart. So let's go back down here. I'll climb 2, quick travel. And then we gotta go 2 more times. I know doing it over and over again like this can be on the boring side for watching, but it's the best way to get a decent idea. Because for an average, you should have at least 3 points of data to work with. I think you add them all together and then divide by how many there are or something to get the overall. I love coming up that jump. It's just so smooth. Smooth jumps are so fun. I was also gonna put my glasses on after that run and completely forgot. Wall. That's gonna hurt my time a lot. Yeah, at least I've got a little bit of rally practice going in before recording WRC. Even though that came out before this, technically. Like, video release wise, oops. Yeah, I'm not doing nearly as good this time. Ooh. Couldn't see from all the dust. Oh, the car is hurting real bad. What's wrong? I don't want to change cameras to check. Everyone else can tell what's wrong with the car, but I can't yet. Feels like the rear left is completely messed up. Oh, the bumper's ripped off too. It's not showing me. Yeah, that was worse than my other time. By a second, but still. Last run. I'm going to be a bit more careful this time and focus a little bit more. What is your favorite thing to do in this game if you play it. And please don't say smashing cars, because it's all everyone does, really. Too many people think this is a car crash simulator when it's not. It's just so accurate that it's good for crashing cars. But no. Uh-oh. Are you usually... I wanted to see how much air I could get off that. That's my fault. By the way, are you usually driving around, rallying, circuit tracks, crawling, drag racing with you? Tend to doing this. Like, most of yesterday I was just driving around in career mode doing deliveries because American Trucks decided to stop working. Uh-oh, there's that rock again. I need to make up some time. And yeah. Okay. Let's just move on to the next one. This one's not going well. The next one is... I don't remember what the next one is. Just trying to put my glasses on really quick. There we go. Outside loop. Ooh. So, this is why I typically use a rally car on this. I likely only have time to do one lap of it today, so I'll have to continue this tomorrow. But, yeah. I'm also gonna stick with this car. One lap. I'm gonna do them in 1 lap increments, I think, from now on. Okay, I have to beat 508. Which is good, because I've got 3 minutes, technically. A bad launch like that is not going to help any. This also doesn't have an amazing top speed because, you know, rally car. So coming along the rear, or that first straightaway, is really going to hold it back. Hopefully I don't slam into those barriers this time. Not doing too bad so far, but I don't want to jinx myself. That's one of the barriers that I keep hitting. This is the corner I keep sliding off of. Come on. I need to slow down on that corner a bit more. Excuse me, sorry for that. I keep forgetting that the corner has a sharp, quick little left before it turns right. It messes me up every time. Yeah, this car should be a little bit faster than it is technically. I think it should max out at 200 kilometers an hour. Not like 160 or something, but... I'm trying to take these corners smoothly and not lose too much time going around them, but it's really hard to not slide around them in this car, especially downhill. I'm mostly used to coming up here, not down. But that's the end of the icy section, so... And there's a wall. Thankfully we just kind of bounced off it, and hopefully it didn't do too much damage. Definitely would have hurt though. Uh-oh. Ah, man. Really? Time to restart. Because I failed that run, I am going to run this video a tiny bit longer, I think. It won't take too much longer to edit if I do anyways. And I'm going to try again, but with my Pessima. Ooh, which one should I use? I think this one's better. I made another rally car because I managed to forget about this one. But, yeah. Let's go. I'll probably be pretty quiet during this one too, so... I'm just hoping this one has a higher top speed. Yeah, this one is much faster. I don't think it handles quite as well though. I need to do a little bit more fine-tuning on it. And it definitely doesn't stop as well either. Yeah, it's understeering quite a bit, unless I'm on the brakes. This doesn't have a hydraulic handbrake. Interesting. Thought it would have. I wonder which differential which center differential I have in this. Because if I have the, it's either a race or rally, excuse me, that would explain why I'm not used to it, because I typically drive my street version of this car, and it just has the viscous center diff, so it's mainly front wheel drive. Ooh, going off the track. Messed up the alignment. I really don't want to restart again. What exactly did it do? It towed out the rear left, okay. Not a huge deal as long as I don't make it worse. I technically could tap a wall and kind of push it back in, but that would be a really bad idea. But it is going to limit my top speed and definitely my handling. I need to adjust the brakes on this as well. Oh, and there we go. That's not quite what I meant by tapping something. Okay. That is going to be the end of today's video. Because I'm at my 30-minute mark. Ooh, and it spawned it wrecked. Oh, no wonder it wouldn't go. It was in gear. This car is messed up. There we go. So yeah, either way, we will return to this in the next video, next week. I'll likely try again in this car. I'll tune it a little bit off camera, see if I can get to handle it a bit better, because I honestly really like this car. There's something about it. Between making it a rally configuration or a mean street version, this car's just awesome. By the way, as usual, if you have any tips or tricks or questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.